Hey, what's up, Scorpio? I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday, especially if you're born towards the beginning of Scorpio season. I wish you a birthday blessing and I hope you have a great time, okay? We are in eclipse season now, starting on the 25th, which is the day I'm recording this. So let's get to it and see what comes up for your energy, okay? And the Tower's been coming out a lot today, which is appropriate for the time of the year, right? So we'll see what we get for you. I'm actually very interested to see what we get. So, Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio for the next week in Scorpio season? What do we have for them? My Scorpions. Four of Pentacles. This card's been coming out a lot today. Ten of Wands. So there's an idea of letting go of something that you've been holding on to for quite some time. You might realize that keeping this is more trouble than it's worth, or you've had it for, it's brought on a lot of burdens, a lot of stress keeping this. So you're like, well, maybe I just need to get rid of it, maybe sell something, maybe just let something go. It could even be metaphorically, but it's this idea of, all right, well, maybe I need to let this go now. We have the Lovers. And then we have the Prince of Swords. Now, you're going to be faced with a decision here, and you're going to need to respond quickly. Okay, you might be okay with that. You might be okay making a quick decision, but there's some kind of a decision here that it's quick. Okay, it's you don't have, time is of the essence. For Scorpio, I'm getting something about like a large water fountain, the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. So you get this new idea. You might say yes. If you have a choice to make and it's a yes or no answer, you might say yes. The Temperance and the Five of Swords. The King of Swords. The problem I'm seeing here is like you make a decision quickly, and I feel like you have to, and you probably agree to it or say yes, but then after you agree to it or respond, you're like, oh, well, it would have been nice if I had more time. It causes stress, like mostly, it just mostly causes your head to just spin a little bit because you're like, well, I wish I just had more time to deal with this. It's like, I have to do this. It's like, I'm being put on the spot here and I have to do this. And, it would have been nice if I had more time, but I have to deal with this now. So it's like you move away from this idea of Five of Swords, like having a headache about it, having like doubt over it, being caught up in the self-limiting beliefs about it, and then you move into the King of Swords. So you're like, all right, let me put on my my thinking cap, and let me possibly asking someone older for advice about it too. But you step up to the plate. Okay, so you step up to the plate with whatever this is, even though it's like you get really put on the spot to do something. It's like, all right, well, I don't really have the time to mull this over too much. Maybe I should go to this person to help. Maybe they'll have good advice for me. Or maybe let me just get in this energy of like, I'm gonna make a final decision about this. I don't have much time, but let me see what I could do to make sure that I'm making the right decision in the time that I have, which isn't much. Queen of Swords. You start to feel peace about it. It's also King of Swords, Queen of Swords. There could be something here about a couple. It's very strong Gemini energy because you have the Lovers and then the King and the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, Prince of Swords, Five of Swords. Very strong Gemini. It might also be Aquarius or Libra, but you feel at peace about something. It's like for a second, it makes you feel a little bit like what did I just agree to? Or like, how am I going to get this done so quickly? Or, but you start to feel like way better about it. It's like someone gives you good advice here and you just feel so much better about it. It's like, all right, well, okay, it's no big deal. This is easy. This is nothing to stress over. Like, I got this. Okay. So it's like you shift from feeling like you don't have enough time, you're put on the spot, to feeling totally okay about it. There could be a couple involved, though, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. There could be a very like wise couple where it's something about an important decision to make as a couple. But I really feel more so like you're going to someone older for advice. And the advice is good. It makes you feel better. The Three of Cups. Could be a last minute like invitation to go to a party, but it could also be that, again, you feel happy with your decision. Three of Wands. So 3-3, you might be seeing repeating threes. You feel like you come up with a way to do something where it just feels natural. It's like using one of your natural like talents or natural like abilities here is going to make it so much easier for you. The High Priestess. So again, it's like it's something it comes naturally to you. It's like you're being it just happens almost effortlessly, right? It feels easy. Strong Pisces with the High Priestess. Strong Sagittarius with the Temperance. There could also be this weird moment that happens in a few days where you have a friend who is like right there, right when you need them. And it's like, you might not even like said anything to them, but they just like show up. Like, it's like you could feel them coming or something. There's possibly like a telepathic connection here. It's like you have a friend who, they just show up right when you need them. Like it's a strange coincidence, but they're there. You know, it's like, I remember once I had a dream about my friend. She lives in Japan, right? And I live in the US. And I had a dream about her. And then the next morning she messaged me. And we hadn't talked for like weeks before, right? We're very long distance. We don't talk every day or anything like that. But I had this dream about her, and then I was in a place where I really could have used someone like her to talk to. Boom, she was there the next day. So I'm getting something kind of like that here, where like this person, they just show up. It's like you don't even have to ask. They just show up. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's clarify. So what is being let go of here? Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something that brings you a lot of anxiety. The Chariot, the Six of Cups. It could be an old vehicle for some of you, like getting rid of an old vehicle. And then Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, it's not worth it. You might want to get rid of an old vehicle. It's more problems than what it's worth. It's a burden to have. It could also be walking away from a Cancer, because Six of Cups and Chariot are both Cancer. So you could be walking away from a Cancer that stresses you out. Could be a clingy Cancer. Someone who's clingy. The Four of Pentacles. All right, so tell me about the decision and what Scorpio says yes to here. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Could have to do with traveling somewhere too, because you have the Chariot, the Two of Wands. The Devil. So the Devil came up as a challenge. The Ten of Swords. Star. You choose to let go of something. It's been draining. It's very draining. It's a definite yes answer to get rid of something. It gets better, okay, with the Star. Like, it gets better. There's this idea of going somewhere and not really knowing where you're going to, which is weird. I don't know if someone here is going to get lost, like, driving, but it could also be metaphorical, like, just trusting that wherever you're headed is going to be better, even though it's unknown. Like, following, like, a guiding light here. Finding your true north. You're headed into the unknown, but you're like, well, it's got to be better than this other situation. It's been causing me so much stress here. So you're heading into the unknown. It could also be this idea of somebody here, it's like they're tired of being so closed off. So they make a decision to go and put themselves out there or go somewhere. And they don't know exactly, like, maybe they're going on a date or maybe they're traveling somewhere, and like they don't know exactly like where it's going to lead to, but they're tired of being closed off. So there's a contrast here between something going, it's like something's happening very fast, and it's like could be last minute. It's like, whoa, I wish I had more time, but it's like, well, it's now or never, so I have to go. So yes, it's like, yes, I'll go. Or yes, like I agree to this. We're going to do this. I'm going to do this. There's a strong message of not knowing exactly what's ahead, though. Okay, so that's coming up, like not knowing exactly what's ahead. There could be fear of the unknown or fear of opening up, but someone's overcoming their fear. Someone's also possibly just letting go of a situation that's just brought a lot of stress and burden. And whatever this is here, it's quick, it's fast, it's on the fly, it's something quick. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. What do we have for that for Scorpio? 5 of Cups. So someone might reach out for advice when they're having a hard time here. Okay, with the Judgment and the 4 of Wands. Someone might feel like they want to go back home, or it's like someone might want to go back to a family or go back home or go back to their parents. Someone's having a hard time. So it's like they want to go back. They want to go back. It could also be if someone is like not used to going somewhere and they wind up going out on this trip and like they get lost, or it's like not sure where they're going. It's like someone here might have a moment where they feel vulnerable, and like someone feels insecure and vulnerable, and they're like, well, maybe we should just go home. I just want to go home. But someone brings peace here. It's like, well, we can have fun. Queen of Swords, 3 of Cups. It's like, it's okay. Like we can have calm down. We can have fun. It's okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So things change here. It's like it gets good. It gets into this nice energy. This really could be a reading for someone who's like having a hard time, just like opening up or getting out. You know, 2 of Swords. The Hierophant, the King of Cups. It's like someone here is being guided to trust, even though it's very strong message, even though you can't see exactly where the destination is, you can't see where you're going. You might feel lost. You might literally get lost driving or traveling or something. There's an idea here to just trust it. High Priestess, 2 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Like, have hope for the future. There's good things coming in here. You're being guided, Hierophant, High Priestess. Strong spiritual guidance. You don't have to see everything, the 2 of Swords. You really don't have to see everything. Just trust. It's trust that you're going in a good direction. Interesting, because under the Hierophant we have the Devil, the 2 of Wands again, the King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. So There's a message here again. Don't be afraid to go. The Devil, the Two of Wands. Don't be afraid to go. There's going to be a stable, possibly a stable connection here with a soulmate. And it doesn't have to be, I mean, you do have the Lover, so you might be taking a leap here, like, okay, like opening up to love again, or possibly traveling or going somewhere with a potential love match. But it's like, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of going. Don't be afraid of the journey. Don't be afraid of making this decision and going down that path. Literally, for some, don't be afraid of traveling. Because King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, that's a stable soulmate connection. It's very stable. You have the King of Cups. That's like, I mean, that could be you, Scorpio, but that's someone who's really got an emotional availability. They have a lot to offer with love. Knight of Cups under that. There's an invitation here. Strength, Eight of Wands. Someone really wants you to go with them. It could really be travel here, but there's an idea here to just not be afraid, okay? It's a strong message of overcoming fear, dropping something that's become a burden, and that in itself could be the fear of not opening up or not going out or not putting yourself out there. For some, it might literally be like getting rid of an old car that's just become a headache. But I think for the majority, this is an idea of trusting that you're going to go somewhere and that it's going to work out. Like, even if you go, and once you're like actually on this journey, there might be a moment of like, oof, I just want to go home. Maybe we should turn around. Maybe we should go home. Like, why did I come? And it doesn't last long. It's like, that almost might be the catalyst for actually like overcoming it completely and like settling into the experience. Because then it shows that you're going to have a good time. Things are going to change for the better. Yeah, you are protected. Oof, and that flew right on the Lover's card. Don't be afraid of love. Recovery. Okay, recovery. There could also be this idea of like traveling through an area that's recovering from a fire. For some of you, you have banter. You have friends. Might be traveling too, to go like meet someone's friend or to go travel to see your friends. And you have nature heals. There's a lot of like outdoorsy nature energy going on here. So it looks really good. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? And happy birthday again. All right, see you soon. Take care.